I'm confused. Is it a silent riot or are they destroying things on April 5th?
Is anyone else a little worried about the protest this weekend? I can't go because I'm traveling. Otherwise, I would be there. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from going. I think if you can, you should.
Hey guys, it's Agara Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. How are you all doing? I trust you guys are having a good time. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So people are still making videos talking about the protest that will happen on the 5th of April 2025. Some of them are giving out advice, some of them are sharing tips, some of them are giving out informations. Some of them are asking questions, what they're going to do and what they're going to take along with them. On the other hand, I saw videos like this, obviously some white people who are not going out for the protest and saying from their caption, saying that, after the protest, President Donald Trump will still, be the president of the United States of America. I try to check out the comment section of these videos, people kind of trying to advise people not to go out for the protest. Stay with me, guys, because you're requested to see some of these videos, which I have put them together. Let's just see these videos. And of course, I'm going to show you some screenshots of comments. Remember to gather as much information as you can, because I'm sure it's going to be really helpful. Check these videos out.
If you do not have the self-control to attend Saturday's protest and not fall victim to the agitators, do not go. Do not show up. Do not show up. And I am in no way speaking from experience. I'm only parroting what all of the people who are experienced are saying. There will be agitators. There will be bricks. There will be things. There will be traps. And I cannot stress this enough. If you do not have the self-control not to fall for it, do not go. Help in other ways. Do not show up without self-control.
Pretty sure our country is more divided now than it ever was even during the Civil War. And what's happening April 5th is just fucking ridiculous. There are people that are organizing these events for April 5th that are like, oh, well, make sure you bring a Sharpie so that you can write down phone numbers on your arm so that if you get arrested, when you get arrested, you have phone numbers written down here. Make sure that the people that you're hanging out with or protesting with have bail bonds set up and ready for them because we plan on getting arrested. They are literally looking for violence. And then there are rumors, these are rumors, that there are government, let's call them psychops, that are being placed in all these spots that they're protesting that are going to be like egging them on more and more and more. And they should be wearing certain type of shoes, certain color, bright color, something like that. And they're going to be causing like havoc even more, just like during the BLM movements where there were conveniently bricks, piles and piles of bricks in all of the cities where it was like, oh, okay, well, there's bricks, we can start throwing them at windows. So this is the shit that might go down on Saturday. These people are crazy, and there's government people that are getting involved and funding this and just basically adding fuel to the fire to make them angrier so that they start causing more chaos. So stay home April 5th. These people are fucking nuts. Who knows what's going to happen? You can see they have on their website like a map of like where all of their little protests and meetups are going. They're planning to be chaotic, and they are falling right for the government trap of like the Democrats are in there saying like, oh, let's start chaos for them and get them angrier. So shit might go down. Look at the map, see if there's any towns near you where there's protests like this going on, and just avoid those areas right now because it's going to be fucking stupid.
Is anyone else a little worried about the protest this weekend? I can't go because I'm traveling. Otherwise, I would be there. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from going. I think if you can, you should. But I'm a little worried about if it were to go sideways, if any of these get ugly, what will happen, what they'll use it to justify. They've already got people gleefully going along with them snatching university students off the street for writing op-ed pieces because they've pretended that it has to do with immigration and people are going along with it. They've got that happening already. What are they going to do next if we are more assertive in our protesting? That's what I'm wondering, because we did the Women's March. We had 500,000 people marching through Boston. It was beautiful and peaceful, and it was an incredible day. I had my 2-year-old with me that day. But what did it accomplish? Because here we fucking are, you know? So there's a part of me that wants things to make a point, but then I'm real scared about what will happen if that happens. Is anybody going? Are you guys going? Let's talk about it.
How to stay safe at a protest. We have a big one coming up on April 5th. Before you go, tell a friend or family member where you're protesting. Bring a buddy to the protest. On your body, take a Sharpie and write the number of someone you can call in case you're arrested. Probably won't happen, but it's good to be prepared. April 5th is a peaceful, legal protest. This particular protest is not an act of civil disobedience. If you don't know the difference between a lawful protest and civil disobedience, please look that up now, then come back and watch the rest of this video. Many of these protests will be totally peaceful and they're going to come off without a hitch. However, Trump and some of his supporters, either paramilitary groups or the police in some areas, are planning counter-protests. If anyone starts yelling or becoming aggressive, do not match their anger. Take a deep breath, create space, leave yourself a path to exit the situation. The goal on April 5th is to protest peacefully and avoid conflict. There may be feds or cops pretending to be protesters. If you see a protester initiating any violence, assume they are a plant. Trump would love an excuse to unleash violent force or even martial law. Regarding phones, some people say don't bring them or bring a burner. Realistically, most people will bring their phones. If you do, turn off biometrics. Biometrics are the facial ID and fingerprints you use to open the phone. There's a rule in the law. Cops cannot make you punch in a code to open your phone, but they can make you look at your phone or touch it if that's how you access it. To turn off biometrics on an iPhone, if you're in a hurry, press the side button 5 times, then slide the off button. Your biometrics are off until the next time you enter your password. It's recommended you wear a mask and sunglasses and a hat. Bring water and some snacks. Water can also flush out tear gas. Bring earplugs. It's unlikely, but in Europe, sound weapons that emit painful, loud siren sounds have been used to incapacitate protesters. These sound beams can only direct their painful beam in a straight line, so if that happens, move to the side as quickly as possible. If there is violence, try to record it. Try to avoid filming any identifying features of any protester. If you post photos or videos later, scrub metadata from anything you post. Look up how to do that online. Don't bring your car, your license plate can be tracked. And lastly, take a deep breath and remember, as Jane Fonda said recently, we are in our documentary moment right now. They may at times be louder, but we're stronger and we will win this fight. On April 5th, we will show them the power of a day of peace. See you out there.
So tomorrow, Saturday, April 5th, it's supposed to be you Democrats fucking call to arms, huh? You coming through the streets and rising up, are you? Let me tell you something a little bit there, Buttercup. This time it's not working out for you. 'Cause I'm going to tell you, people like me, we're going out there and we're meeting you on the street. There's not going to be any day of violence. You want to protest, that's fine. The minute you break out into violence and the cops are sitting there wanting to protect you, it's not happening this way this time, especially here in Florida. You come down here in Florida and you fuck around, you're going to fucking find out. So whatever the fuck you guys are planning here, I would suggest you pick up your fucking bootstraps and get the fuck out of here and take that shit somewhere else. This is not no warning. This is not no threat. This is fucking reality, children, Democrats. Your temper tantrum that you're planning is not going to go the way you're thinking it's going to plan. You're not going to spark a major conflict. You're not going to send the United States into turmoil like you're hoping for. What you're going to do is you're going to end up getting fucked up and arrested. That's what's going to end up fucking happening.
Well, it's finally happening. I have individuals who are MAGAs that I don't communicate with, but my family members that do have now found out that these loyalists to Donald Trump, these individuals who have supported him since day one, starting back in like 2015 or so, have all admitted how wrong they are, how this is not how things are supposed to go, that this is not what he promised. Do you know why all of these individuals, white, boomers, Gen Xers that are older, that support this man, are finally realizing? Because it is affecting them personally. It's a personal thing now. This is this disconnect that we have in this age gap that are cult Trump supporters, is unless something happens to them, they don't give a crap about anything else. This is this level of narcissism that is rampant in the white boomer world, white boomer here, who calls out the boomer bullshit. So all of you get to start seeing firsthand what I have been preaching out there, screaming into the wind. You can't trust these emotionally unavailable, lack of logic and pragmatic thinking, and zero critical skills boomers and Gen Xers, because that's just not the way they were raised. They watch Fox News as though it's the legitimate news source. And we all know that Fox is a tabloid TV. So now we're seeing the stock market go crazy, and people are livid, rightfully so. But once again, you all are now being subjected to the realities of what narcissistic abuse is all about. This man is a malignant narcissist, and we've been screaming that for years. And it only takes you to get hurt financially, which is the goal. It's a goal of narcissists to control you so much, to control your mind, your emotions, your feelings, and now your finances. You're losing jobs. You're going to lose your house because you lost your job. You just lost a shitload of money in the stock market. Bing, bang, boom. Welcome to the Trump's narcissist agenda. And it's all led from, you got it, Putin and his oligarchs who have him by his cojones. Yeah, talk to your Mexican immigrant friends what cojones is. We're all seeing the repercussions. We've all been warning all of you MAGAs out there. This was destined to happen with this man. And the stock market's not done tumbling. It's not. We are looking at numbers that will be worse than the Great Depression. So I propose that all of you Republicans and MAGAs out there that are having a change of heart, come join us all on April 5th as we protest this son of a bitch and this fascist regime and try to make some good, positive changes for our country and our fellow Americans, because we are all in this together. And you remember when the Titanic shit happened and that boat sank? Is that what you want? Because that's where we're hitting. And that iceberg is much bigger than what the Titanic hit. Trust me on this one. We are all in a world of hurt with this regime. Have a good day.
If you look like me, if you're of this complexion, it is our fight on Saturday, April 5th. It's our job. This is our fight. We are the ones that need to get out there. Black and brown bodies are not going to be as safe. We are the safest group. It's time we use that privilege to fight back. It's time for us to get out in the streets, to fight for our rights, to fight for the rights of our neighbors, and to fight for our democracy. This country is in trouble and is being run into the ground by this administration. And I will not sit idly by and watch it happen. And I hope you won't either. This is a massive nationwide event. And because of that, both sides have been planning for this. So things could get very ugly very quickly. But it's time that we take the risk. We put our bodies on the line. So get prepared, be safe, but get your ass out there.
I'm confused. Is it a silent riot or are they destroying things on April 5th? Apparently, they've been organizing this for a while and it's like highly organized, and April 5th is going to be like a day of destruction. Literally, the only thing this is going to prove is that every Trump voter was right and they are out of their minds. It will also guarantee that a Democrat will never be in the White House again. No one acted like this when Biden won. Like, I just want everybody to go back to 2020 and realize, and early 2021, and realize that no Republicans did this. The question still stands, how much do we think George Soros is paying them? They're claiming that this is America speaking up. Y'all, America spoke up in November. Like, I don't know what part of that you don't understand. You're going to damage your own communities and then sit there and try and blame Trump for it. But you know what the crazy part is? You're going to wake up on April 6th and Trump is still going to be your president.
May be one of my last TikToks because this app could go dark. And of course, it would go dark on arguably one of the largest protesting days. This Saturday, April 5th, every major city is going to be hosting a mass mobilization, aka a protest against Trump and Elon Musk, peacefully telling them to back the fuck off. Like, I'm not playing This Is the Map of the US. I mean, that is hundreds of scheduled protests. And I imagine with the stock market absolutely bleeding this morning, there's going to be more people who are pissed off. So if you're one of those people like myself, I highly encourage you to use your First Amendment rights to peacefully organize and peacefully protest and speak out against the fuckery that's going on in this administration. But I will say one thing. If you are not born in this country, I need you to stay home. If you are a student visa holder, a green card holder, I don't care. I need you to stay home. I know you want to be out there. Don't do it. Because who knows, 2 years from now, somebody may be knocking on your door, coming to deport your ass even though you legally should be here. So please, I am begging you, just stay home. I'd say you can watch somebody's protests on TikTok Live. Not going to happen. More than likely, this app will go dark. Well, good luck.
Who chose April 5th as the hands-off protest day? Genuinely. Why April 5th? Because as far as I know, we have known for the last 90 days that April 5th would be the day that TikTok goes dark. And even if it happens like last time where it goes dark for a day, that means April 5th, it will be dark. Why would you choose a day during a media blackout, essentially? That seems dangerous. And it's especially scary to me because of what we've seen with ICE just picking up random people who have a different tone than me. And a lot of the time, they're citing those people being at protests as the reason as to why they lost their right to be here without due process. So what better perfect time to do that en masse than April 5th? Like, I'm not trying to put a wrench in the protest or anything like that, but I'm just genuinely wondering who chose April 5th and why. Again, we have known for 90 days that April 5th would be the day that TikTok goes dark. Why April 5th? Why? Why not next week? Why not last weekend? Why April 5th of all days? If you are of a different shade or have like a green card or on a student visa or something like that, please be very, very careful. Like, very careful.
We have some news right now. The largest anti-Trump protest of this year is scheduled for this Saturday, April 5th. It's the hands-off protest. It's going to be across the country. According to organizers, 1,100 protests have been planned. Folks, I wanted to cover it live, so I'll be at the one in D.C. I'll be covering it on the ground, sharing what I see. whether on live stream or just through videos. But then again, TikTok could be banned that day, so I'll be doing it on Substack, Instagram, and YouTube. All are linked to my bio, so be sure to follow me there as well. Interestingly, the office of Melania Trump, the First Lady, announced that all White House tours will be canceled for Saturday in preparation of the protests, given the fact that they expect over 250,000 people to potentially be protesting both in DC and around the country. So I want to hear from you all. What do you want to see in these protests? Are you protesting? What's happening? I'm just trying to gather some more information, and I'll be covering it on the ground. So stay tuned and follow along for more. Let's see it from an independent media lens.
So here are a few comments I grabbed randomly so you guys can see what people dropped in some comment sections, about this protest. You can please pause to read, but I'm going to read out some for you. So this comment says the whole administration needs to be removed. The second comment says, I want to see documentation, people with phones recording everything, live stream it, keep everyone involved because you never know what will happen. The third comment says, I'll be watching and supporting. I am a Canadian with a green card. I don't want to risk deportations. So here is a comment from a white woman who has a biracial, child. So she is asking Black women, please chime in. My daughter is a proud Black woman who is almost 18 and she wants to protest. Yes or no, mamas? I don't want to deny her right, but I'm scared. So check out the responses. This person says, police are more likely to use force against protesters when Black people are protesting. Hopefully she's safe. Take care. Please, you can pause to read the rest of the comments. But from these comments, some people are asking questions, where to find protest locations. A lot of comments in the comment section. So I thought to bring this video. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. Please, please, and please take care out there. Like they said, do not engage. Record if you can. It is going to be a peaceful one. People all over the world are praying for Americans. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all take care. Bye.